not sure how to call yourself as a coach, as a life coach, mindset coach, healer, don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to help you figure it out. A lot of people are coming to me asking, well, I do this, I help people with that, but how should I call myself? What should I put my Instagram bio, or what should I put online? Well, my first answer is do not call yourself. Just introduce yourself as your first name and last name, because people want you to be more personable and they can get confused by your title. You don't have to give yourself a title. And it can also be a little reductive. You know, like a lot of people may have a misconception about what a life coach or mindset coach do, or whatever it is that you're doing, or what a healer is. They can get scared, right? But instead, I invite you to use different wording. The wording, for example, of the I do, I help, the I do statement, the I do mission statement. But before we go ahead, let me tell you who I am. I am a mom, that's a matter of fact. Also a new mom to be again with my second child, and I'm a wife, and I'm a holistic business coach, although I don't like calling myself that because again, it's still very reductive. But what I do is I help coaches, transformational coaches and healers to build their business from the ground up, a solid business, so that they can be profitable with what they love, creating a ripple effect in the world. And why holistic? Because I combine marketing strategies, you know, the business part of it with the deeper healing that we all need in order to up level and to go to the next version, up level version of ourselves. So that's what I do. Always very reductive, but it's much better than, well, I'm a business coach. People are like, okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, cool. Do you help businesses? What type of business? Like the pizzeria down the street? What do you mean? A lot of people come to me saying that they feel put in a box. They feel not free of expansion with all the things they want to do because they had to put a title in what they do. Well, you don't have to do that. You definitely have to niche down, because they will help you to market yourself differently, to become known for what you do. Actually, if you want to know how to niche down, watch this video over here. But just introduce yourself and use the I help statement, which we are going to uncover today. Like, subscribe, comment below, and let me know. Who do you help? What do you do? And if you want to take your business to the next level and have my eyes in your situation, in your business, to move it forward, to create a signature program so you can sell it on repeat to ideal clients so you can work less and make more, book a strategy call with me, where I'm going to show you all the ways in which I can help you achieve that. But let me share with you how you can create your mission statement, your I help, I do statement in a way that feels aligned with you and it doesn't constrict you in a box, and that you can put that online or in your bio. And at the end of the day, it's an ever-evolving sentence. This is part of messaging. It's an ever-evolving process that evolves as you evolve as well. So I'm with you. I don't like to be called a business coach. I say that so people have more clear idea what that is. But a lot of mindset coaches, when I was a transformational coach and I was telling people that I was transforming people's lives, they were like, oh, cool, but they never felt called out. They never felt that applied to them, even if they needed it. But when I start saying I help people solve this problem by doing this and that, so that they can achieve blank, that's when they started listening. You know, this is one of the things that I help my clients with inside of Profitable Purpose Academy, the high help statement. But I want to give it to you for free today because it's something that a lot of people struggle with. And I know that I struggle with it as well. But I also know that a lot of people don't want to be put in a box. So do not label yourself. Do not put yourself that you're a mindset coach. Please don't. Pick a niche, because that's very important. It's not putting yourself in a box. It's actually branding yourself And from there, then you can create the content. It's always, like expanding what you're doing. You can create different things and talk about different topics within that niche. And then creating your I help, I do statement. The main thing why you do this, why did you want to be a coach? What was your biggest motivation? So that you could help who, right? Yourself, perhaps, because that's why we are in this business most of the times, because through this work we help ourselves as well, but also we love helping others do what, become what, achieve what. And I share a lot about marketing messaging also in this video over here if you want to take a look. But that's how people understand you better, when you are telling them how you can help them. When you share how you can help someone with a real problem, if you're helping them solving this problem, they want to work with you. So let me give you two examples. One good and one bad. Let's start with the bad. Let's start with the wrong one. Not really wrong, but something that people don't really understand and that will not help you get more clients, which is something that here a lot of mindset coaches are stuck with. And I was stuck with this as well. Example, I help people with limiting beliefs overcome their blocks so that they become more free. What does it mean? I mean, I know what it means, so you know what it means too, but what does it really mean? I mean, it's nice, it's a nice concept, but it's not really tangible, and it doesn't really, it tells me that you're a mindset coach, but it's not something that people will understand. Let me give you a better example, the good one. I help men with ADHD reduce the symptoms of it so they can get more done at work, reduce stress, and feeling more accomplished, and not letting define themselves by what they've been diagnosed, for example. I just made it up. But do you see the difference? The second one, it's like, oh, I know what you do. Okay, how do you do that? And then you can go in depth into that. And of course, your messaging, your I do statement, the way you introduce yourself, it can also vary depending on the person that you're speaking with. But when it comes online, it's important that you start there. And your messaging, your I do, your I help statement really evolves with time. By working with people, by speaking to your ideal clients, it's a constant evolution, and that's the beauty of it, because there's no right or wrong to go about it. Even the first example that I gave you, it's not that it's wrong, it's a great starting point. It's just not clear enough, right? So it depends who you're speaking with. If you're speaking with other coaches, for example, they will definitely know what you're talking about limiting beliefs, about, getting rid of their blocks immediately, and they might gonna end up working with you. But if your ideal client is the regular person walking on the street, or the person online who never done this type of work, they don't really know that they have limiting beliefs. They don't really know that they have blocks, because if they knew it, they would have found a solution already, right? Or they're searching for the solution, but they don't know what's going on within them. Does it make sense? So the I do statement is really, truly important. And the way that you introduce yourself doesn't have to be labeled. Even the I help statement, it doesn't have to be a label for you. You can always change that. So don't get to hang up on that, because I know that I have been. Now, I call myself holistic business coach, but am I really? What does that even mean? Like, a lot of people don't know, but I know that coaches and healers that I work with, certain type of coaches and healers that I work with, they know what I mean. And I explain it through my content. You remember at the beginning that I told you why it's holistic, what I do specifically. And that's what you are going to do in your content. You are going to share the modalities in which you're going to help them. Maybe it's hypnotherapy, maybe it's NLP, maybe it's mindset work, maybe it's the law of attraction, maybe it's the whatever that is, right? So by doing so, people understand more that about you, they get to know you, they have a base about what you do, and that's when you help them stop and help them listen to you. I'll give you another example of bad messaging or bad I do messaging. Is I help people with anxiety to reduce anxiety. Yes and no, it's a start, but it's not really a niche. It's not really I help statement. I understand that you're helping people with anxiety, but that it can be even stronger. For example, if you say, I help people with social anxiety, get rid of it or decrease that or whatever you do, right? So that they can start hanging out with people, they can date, they can go to social events, and so they will feel X, Y, Z and achieve X, Y, Z. Make sense? It's more specific. And when you talk about that, I actually talked about it in my other video last week, you're gonna hit the articular activating system, and people will feel called out and wanting to listen to you more and working with you more. So what is your I help statement? Let me know in the comments, what do? Do you want my help with marketing, with niching, with messaging, with inner work to build a profitable coaching or healing business? Book a strategy call below, because I am going to show you how I can help you. One exercise that you can do to see if that name that you put on your Instagram bio is correct, like mindset coach, for example, or hypnotherapist, or the I help statement. Just share it with your friends, you know, just regular people online, and see how that lands. Of course, your ideal client will understand better what you mean, but share it and see if that's clear. Because if it's clear, at least to the general public, it's much more clearer to your ideal client. I hope it helps. Comment, subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.